Meow, my friends. NATO's Deputy Assistant Secretary General for Innovation, Hybrid and Cyber, James Appathurai, a chap who navigates the murky waters of hybrid warfare with the finesse of a cat on a hot tin roof, has just spilled the beans about Russia's latest party trick, trying to bump off the CEOs of European defence companies. It's like they're playing a high-stakes game of spy versus spy, but with real lives at stake. On January 28, 2025, Appathurai dropped this bombshell, and let me tell you, it's more shocking than finding out your pet goldfish has been plotting world domination. The main character in this spy thriller gone wrong is none other than Armin Papperger, the big cheese at Rheinmetall. This German arms manufacturer has been supplying Ukraine with more firepower than a fireworks factory on Guy Fawkes night. We're talking 100,000 mortar shells, Leopard tanks, and even plans for a shiny new ammunition factory right in Ukraine's backyard. No wonder Putin's got his knickers in a twist. Now, Rheinmetall isn't just sitting on its hands while Russia plays assassination bingo. They're planning to build not one, not two, but 4 whole factories in Ukraine. It's like they're playing a real-life game of Risk, only with higher stakes and fewer plastic pieces. Papperger, bless his heart, now needs security tighter than a drum. When asked about his new presidential-level protection, he quipped, "I always wanted to feel like James Bond, but this is a bit much, innit? Poor bloke's just trying not to become a pawn in this deadly game." But hold on to your tea and crumpets, folks, because this isn't just about Papperger. Appathurai, with his trademark flair for understatement, calls the current level of sabotage against NATO countries a record high. It's like saying the Thames has a bit of water in it. We're talking about everything from disinformation campaigns that would make a used car salesman blush, to cyber attacks that make your computer's virus protection look like a plaster on a bullet wound. And let's not forget the cherry on top of this chaos trifle, the foiled assassination attempt on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy back in May 2024. 2 colonels, supposedly on Zelensky's side, turned out to be working for Russia's Federal Security Service. Talk about a plot twist that would make even John le Carre scratch his head and say, "Blimey, I couldn't have written that." Now, you might be thinking, "Ron, surely this can't get any more bizarre." Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because it does. NATO's response to all this cloak and dagger nonsense: ramp up the military presence in Eastern Europe faster than you can say God save the King. We're talking about increasing troops on high alert from 40,000 to over 300,000. That's more people than you'd find at Wembley Stadium during a Manchester United versus Liverpool match. Let's take a moment to appreciate the irony here. Russia, a country that's been playing geopolitical chess while everyone else was playing drafts, has managed to unite NATO faster than you can say Eton mess. It's like watching a school bully accidentally create a superhero team by picking on all the wrong kids. Putin's strategy has backfired so spectacularly, it's as if he tried to light a firecracker and ended up setting off Big Ben. And speaking of bullies, let's not forget Russia's greatest hits. The annexation of Crimea in 2014, which went about as smoothly as a hedgehog in a balloon factory. This move prompted NATO to suspend all cooperation with Russia in what historians might one day call the Great Geopolitical Time Out. Since then, it's been all downhill for Russia's international relations, like a sledge on Primrose Hill after a heavy snowfall. But here's the kicker, my friends. While Russia's playing Assassin's Creed with corporate bigwigs, the rest of the world isn't sitting idle. We've got AI-driven surveillance that makes Big Brother look like a nosy neighbour with binoculars, and cyber defence tools that would make even the most hardened hacker weep into their iron brew. It's like we're living in a James Bond film, only with fewer martinis and more computer screens. For those of you scratching your heads wondering what hybrid warfare is, let me break it down for you. It's like making a sandwich with everything in your fridge. A bit of conventional military threat here, a slice of cyber attack there, topped off with a generous spread of disinformation and garnished with economic pressure. It's a messy meal that's hard to defend against, and Russia's the master chef in this kitchen of chaos. And let's not forget the $40 billion military aid package NATO's gifting to Ukraine for 2025. That's more zeros than you'd find in a computer programmer's binary dream. It's like NATO decided to play Father Christmas, only instead of toys, they're delivering tanks and ammo. This aid isn't just a stocking filler, It includes advanced weaponry, training, and enough logistical support to make even Amazon's delivery system look amateur. The closure of US embassies in Kyiv on November 20th, 2024, due to warnings of Russian attacks, is just another piece in this puzzle of paranoia. It's as if the whole region is playing a deadly game of musical chairs, and nobody knows when the music's going to stop. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. These assassination plots aren't just causing a kerfuffle in Europe. They're sending shockwaves across the globe. It's like Russia's dropped a pebble in a pond, except the pebble is a boulder and the pond is the world's geopolitical stability. Countries are scrambling to reassess their security measures faster than you can say international incident. In this grand game of international politics, Russia's playing checkers while the rest of the world has moved on to three-dimensional chess. Putin's strategy has all the subtlety of a bull in a china shop, but instead of breaking plates, he's shattering alliances and any remaining goodwill towards Russia. So what's the moral of this sordid tale? Well, it seems that in a world where CEOs need security tighter than the lid on a jar of Marmite, and hybrid warfare is the new black, staying informed is your best defence. And where better to stay informed than right here on Newscats, where we turn the serious into the seriously entertaining. Remember, my friends, in these turbulent times, knowledge is power. So keep watching, keep laughing, and maybe, just maybe, we'll all make it through this geopolitical nightmare with our sense of humour intact. If you enjoyed this tale of international intrigue and corporate peril, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Who knows, you might just prevent the next world war from your couch. I'm Ron de Parmesan, and this has been another Newscats special report. Thank you for watching, and don't go far because another breaking story is right around the corner. After all, in a world this balmy, who knows what will happen next?